To order. The first item on the agenda is discussion and approval of the 2015-17 Code of Acceptance Behavior Manual.
Okay, Kathleen, I'm going to give each one of these, and I'll tell you what the changes, on the front, the superintendent's name, will change. On the back, there is two changes, two board members. They'll be replaced by Mr. McCoy and Louis Walker. On page 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth paragraph where it says pocket knife or hunting knife, they're going to remove the pocket hunting knife. They're going to remove the hunting knife.
They are, who's they, please?
Craig Gregson and his committee that
Okay.
works on. Page,
Oh, wait, 13 on what
Page
paragraph?
13, it's a fifth paragraph down. Taylor Whitman.
They're going to remove the,
hunting knife.
so you, that says you can or you can't carry a
You
hunting
can't
knife?
carry a hunting
Yeah.
knife. Yeah.
Can't, okay.
On page 14, it says the legal age, for attendance is 16. They're changing that to 18. Everybody knows now that.
Will we be allowed to carry a pocket knife to school?
And that is all the changes that's on this. That's all the changes.
Okay, you say that Mr. Grayson, he and maybe a committee have looked at all these things?
Yes. Yes.
So that paragraph would read, any quote knife other than an ordinary pocket knife.
Yes.
Because a hunting knife could be,
Yes. Yes.
a hunting knife could
Could be
be.
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
could be
a pocket knife can be too.
Huh?
They can carry a
Pocket
pocket
knife will
knife?
be too.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's saying they are allowed to carry a pocket knife?
A high school
Well, a
kid is
deadly
allowed to
weapon
carry a
means
pocket knife.
Just a deadly weapon means,
Any
just
knife.
means, any knife.
Any knife.
And they're going to just remove a hunting knife off of there, but it's any knife. If you read the whole paragraph, it says any knife.
Yeah, a pocket
Okay.
knife would be considered a deadly weapon.
I was gonna say, I don't want a kid behind me in a basket.
No,
Discussion here, approved
Yeah, we started having, this past year at the high school, with the knives and so forth, typically in years past, if we saw one on a student, we would just, a lot of times, we've taken them, and there's also been a punishment involved. We got a little bit more, we got more strict this past year because of, safety concerns, safety issues.
Thank you.
And, and that was made known to the students, as far as them, being possibly suspended from school, or they would be suspended from school with possession. Because I'm like you, Connie, I wouldn't want to, you don't want anybody with any kind of,
All right.
even if it's a, smaller or anything like that.
Definitely.
No, for sure, no.
Well, that-
As a principal, assistant principal of a high school, have you, you're much more aware of this than when I was a teacher. It's probably been revised since then. Does this meet your adequate as a principal? Does this code of standards meet your approval?
I've read through all this before, Vicki, I've read through all this before, and I feel that it does, and I feel that it does meet it, and like I said, I'm just in agreement with, I think, the majority of the audience here, any kind of box cutter, a small knife, pocket knife,
Sure.
everything, but nobody wants to take a, and yeah, in most cases, we live here in town, or in the county, but still, we don't want to take any chances, no chances, for sure.
Every school out there is that close to being on CNN, my friend.
That's right, that's exactly right, so.
Any more questions or discussion? If not, do I have a motion to approve it?
Upon the recommendations of the superintendent and Mr. Craig Gregson's approval, I'll make a motion to approve this with changes mentioned as the Code of Acceptable Behavior and Discipline for the 2015 17 school years.
Okay, I have a motion, I need a second.
I'll second.
I have a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Our next item is discussion and approval of agreement between the Martin County Board of Education and the Martin County Education Support Professional Association, and this would be the final approval if it's passed.
Well, yeah, I think I've sent you all copies and then an email. The only, I guess, thing that was left out was Article 7, which is basically the union's right to organize, which is nothing, it's no consequence to the board. We've discussed it with Ms. Goodson, KEA, and they've sent them a hard copy this morning and yesterday an electronic copy, and I think we're all in agreement that it says what it's supposed to say, right?
Yes.
So it's ready for adoption if you choose to do so, and then let the board sign and their representative sign, and we've got an agreement.
Want to have any discussion on it?
I'd like to ask a
Okay.
question. What did you ask for, an extra day?
There's an extra
sick
personal day and one extra sick day in there.
Has anyone asked Tammy?
Yeah, it's in there, and it's,
Yeah.
we've got
Yeah.
it in
Tammy
there.
said it was okay?
Yeah, Mike had seen it.
Yeah, it was changed. We had, I guess, I misunderstood originally, and we had two personal days for everybody. And then Connie pointed out it was just 2 personal days for 240-day employees, and then for those less, just 1. So it's all,
That's what we signed
that's
off.
worked out. That's what the parent was agreeing to.
Right.
But Tammy said we had the money to cover that?
Well, I don't know, nobody
Yes.
asked.
Yes.
that.
Yes, I asked.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any further questions?
No?
No.
Okay, do I need a motion to approve it?
I'll make a motion to adopt the agreement between the Martin County Board of Education and the Martin County Education Support Personnel as presented tonight.
Okay, I have a motion, I
Today.
need a second.
I'll second.
I have a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I will call a meeting within the next week and have it ratified by the association, and I'll notify you. Yes, thank you.
Okay, our next item is discussion of dual credit and possible action.
Dual credit, possible,
That was, I think it's been taken care of.
okay.
Okay.
It's been taken
So
care of.
it's no action needed?
What is it? Sometimes I can't hear from this end of the table.
The dual credit classes at the high school, I think it's been taken care of.
It, taken care of, it's been approved?
I really don't know how it's been taken care of. I got a phone call from a parent yesterday saying that no one was gonna do it.
No one was going to do it?
But then I got a phone call from the parent again today and said they fixed it. I have no idea.
I don't
who it is.
understand the language. Mr. Superintendent, do you know anything more about that?
The dual credit, I know, I'd had a discussion with Lois a little bit about it yesterday. That's what I'm gonna look into it more, or
Mhm.
further.
Mhm.
Mickey, I'm gonna look into it further, and we'll talk with Dr. Laney about it a little bit more, but as far as it being taken care of, I hadn't talked with him about it today, but I will, I plan on doing that tomorrow.
So there looks like there's not going to be the program offered, or it's at the present time?
Yeah,
Should,
yes.
Or is it just one class, or is it more, the dual credit?
is it one, well, that's what I'm gonna talk with him about that a little bit more, Gary, to find out.
Yeah, well, I think is this the early college academy?
No,
No,
that's
this is
different.
dual credit.
This is dual credit.
Dual credit.
Okay,
So dual credit this year will be like AP classes, correct, a weighted scale?
That's from my understanding.
Yeah.
Right.
That's from McKay.
Okay, what
Take
class,
the educational, KARS.
okay, what classes are we talking about? What, does it include all the dual credit classes, or just some or what?
I would think all of it.
Yeah, I think it was all of them.
Yeah.
So Roger, what did you say about the AP is taking the place of what?
It says beginning was, which I got from the KAR, 11 KAR 15090. It says beginning was academic year 2015-16 for an eligible high school student taking a dual credit course during the academic year. The course grade assigned should be calculated using a 5-point scale, where 5.0 is an A, 4.0 is a B, 3.0 is a C, 2.0 is a D, and 1.0 is an F. This weighted scale shall not be, of course, applicable to the remedial courses. So it carries the same, will carry the same weight as, from my understanding, as the AP class
Yeah,
for this year.
thank you.
But that wasn't what we were talking about. I don't know what we were talking about, right?
No,
No, I think they had yesterday, I think someone found out, a parent called me and said they quit. They weren't gonna do it anymore. And they didn't think the dual credit was going to go on. But then she called me back today and said it had been fixed.
Oh, okay, I think, Mr. Superintendent, I think you're suggesting to talk to the principal and get more information on this particular, item would be greatly appreciated, and to report back to us. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, if there's no action needed, then I need a motion to adjourn. I'll make a motion. I have a motion, I need a second.
I'll check.
I have a second, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye, I reckon.
Motion passes. Meeting adjourned.
That's quick.